So working with When I'm Free has been like it was a long journey. It was a lot of different roads, and some of them turned out to be roads that we didn't want to walk down, so we went back to the intersection and found another road. But I decided when I did this album that I wouldn't stop until I was happy. And in the end, it became the album that I really wanted it to be, and I'm very proud of it. When deciding to do When I'm Free, I wanted to continue my work with Tobias Fröberg, who is the producer on It All Starts With One. We co-produced the album, and it was a process where I did quite a lot of pre-production on my own. When writing the songs, I kind of sketched a lot on my own. And Tobias and I went into the studio and tried to recreate that together.
Så det var på demon mer sådär. Eller så kan man använda båda kanske.
Ja. Vi provar i sammanhanget.
Precis.
Vad vill du ha, John?
Är det på sexan eller?
Va?
Är det på sexan?
Vad ska jag på ettan?
Where did it go? How did it leave? On the same plane as me. Why don't you miss me like before? 'Cause every day I just miss you more. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. And this album took longer than any other album because we were searching a lot. Some songs we had to go in and out and do many versions, and before we could find the one. Miss You More, for instance, had I don't know how many versions. One sounds like a Prince version and one is something totally different. So we were searching a lot for that. The same with Hanging, searching for the right feeling. But it was cool. It was a very good experience to do this together with Tobias again. I love working with him.
För det kan vara stråkar som är pizzicato. Då är det lättare att hitta något trumfet. Eller hur?
Så många delar bara.
Va?
Det är så många delar liksom. Ska passas in i det. Och så skissmål.
Fast för rätt tonår.
Fister. Och så skissmål. Och så S. Fister.
Kanske en stråk där. Eller?
The musicians did not hear the demos before they came into the studio. We wanted them to just come in with a very clear white sheet of brain and just go in and improvise or go with the first instinct. if you're stuck in a song and you're looking for something more, you have only you don't feel it's alive enough. You call Martin Hedros or you call Johan Lindström, and they come in and they bring some magic into the studio, and they have a lot of melodies in their head, and they come in and just kind of put some magic on top. It's amazing to have that access to those people. I wrote the song in my studio and created a bass line. The bass line, that's my bass line. The drums are a sketch, built on a sketch that I kind of mashed up from Logic drums. And I did that foundation first, and then I improvised. I improvised that vocally, and then I started writing lyrics on top of that. So I usually don't make music that way. I usually always have some words, and I start to sing them, and the melody comes from the words. But this time it was a very clear melody, and I started writing lyrics that fit the melody.
Bara tystna där på den där.
Linnea and Nina together, or actually separate, they have fantastic voices. They blend really beautifully.
Typ sån känsla.
Kan du sjunga bara?
This album was we have a lot of rhythms, and we search for the right feeling, and drummers have different voices, and just the combination of two drummers makes such a difference in energy, and it's fantastic. It's like two voices, two personalities that create something new. We tried to really listen to that on this album and pick the right voice for the right song.
Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you lit my fire. Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you lit my fire.
if you compare it to live, usually what you're doing in the studio is new.
Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you lit my fire.
It's much more emotional and it's much more challenging and we're searching for something.
Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you lit my fire.
And you know you have the chance to do it again and again if you want to. So it's a different sphere.
Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you lit my fire. Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you lit my fire.
I love working at Atlantis Studio. It's the room is amazing. You feel very comfortable there. It's spacious, and the sound and the microphones and everything, the mixing table, everything's just fantastic and has this specific sound. So it's inspirational, and I think that's very important, to be in a room where you feel inspired and you get something back in your headphones that you like, because it makes you a better musician and it makes you feel like $1 million when you hear it, so you can create something beautiful. And also working with Janne, who's been there for years. It's just a very inspirational place. It has history, you can feel the history, you can feel the good vibes. If there are any spirits in there, they're very kind spirits. So it's a good place.